Peter Friedrich, do you want to come forward and make your comments? Good evening.
Good evening. Almost 75 years ago, in January 1947, several members of the radical Hindu nationalist paramilitary who had just emigrated out of India gathered to form the international wing of that paramilitary, the Hindu Swayamsevak Sangh, or HSS. Meanwhile, back in the Indian subcontinent on the eve of India's independence, the paramilitary gathered in the northern region of Jammu and Kashmir to stage its first large-scale massacre of minorities. Accounts, shrouded in the fog of conflict, vary, but historians estimate that the RSS and its collaborators slaughtered anywhere from 20,000 to 200,000 Muslims. A few months later, in January 1948, India had just gained its independence when an RSS member assassinated Gandhi, specifically because he hated him for supposedly being too peaceful towards Indian Muslims. Gandhi's assassination by an RSS member led to the first of 3 bans on the RSS. Meanwhile, outside India, the RSS's international wing, the HSS, flourished and expanded around the globe, setting down roots far and wide, including here in the U.S., and eventually even here in California, even here in Roseville. Last month, the city of Roseville, no doubt in innocent ignorance of the group's ties to its parent organization, the violent RSS paramilitary, welcomed the HSS into these very chambers to honor them with a formal proclamation. Meanwhile, back in India, the RSS, despite constantly and violently putting into practice its belief that Christians and Muslims especially are foreign elements and traitors to the nation who must be cleansed from the land, has gained such strength and power that it now controls the entire country. With total impunity, it is at this very moment routinely flooding the streets with mobs who attack religious minorities to spread intolerance and hatred in its pursuit of the victory of evil over good. But the city of Roseville, albeit unwittingly, chose Diwali, the Hindu festival of lights which celebrates tolerance, compassion, and the victory of good over evil, as the occasion to honor the international wing of the most xenophobic and genocidal organization in India, serves, unintentionally but tragically, as an insult not only to the countless victims of the RSS, but also as an insult to the vast